We were founded 30 years ago, and our focus is on producing systems for the customs clearing and freight forwarding industry. Now, what is customs clearing? Now, every time that something gets brought into the country, it has to go through customs and duties and VAT and other things have to be paid, and the systems are quite complicated. But we perceive normally maybe luxury items like cell phones or video recordings. But you know, when a fishing boat goes out and catches fish and they bring it into shore, those fish have to be customs clear. When electricity comes in from the Compu-Clearing Dam via pylons and nobody can see it, those kilowatts have to be customs cleared. Now the systems are very complex, and it's a situation where if the customs agent declares that even by 1 cent out of what it should be, the entry is rejected, and that can cause delays and penalties and all kinds of things. So the basis of our system is to produce customs entries that are perfect, and as a result of our systems, we have managed to make a very large market penetration where about 60% of South Africa's international customs entries, not the regional ones, but the long-haul ones, 60% of them go through the Compu-Clearing system. Now, having a 60% market penetration is both good and bad. It's good because it's nice and solid and secure, and we can claim that we've got such a big market penetration. But it's a problem to try and grow when you've got such a big market penetration. So our growth areas are, we're going to make a big push into Africa, over border, where we don't have quite such a big penetration. And we're also going to be diversifying in other logistics, and we have already started and done very well in diversifying in other logistic areas such as warehousing and local transportation and so forth. So we charge according to transactions. The more imports and exports that are into the country, the more we make. And of course, this has been a very challenging year. That's the financial year ending in June of 2014, and in particular the last quarter. The last quarter, the bottom really fell out, you know, with the strikes and even the election didn't have a positive income and so forth. But in spite of that, we managed to grow our revenue by 8%, and because of the fact that most of our overheads are not transaction based, in other words, our overheads are fixed. When we grow our revenue a little bit, our net operating profit grows a lot, and we have grown our operating income in the order of 30%, 30-something percent. We are a business that is very cash generative. Our profits are really cash generative. And as a result of that, we are paying again a dividend in excess of our earnings. I mean, probably one of the few businesses that pays it. We're paying 32 cents dividend, and 30 cents were our earnings. And you know, investors invested in us, and right now we don't have any acquisitions in line that we're going to need the cash. So therefore, if we have the cash, we must give it back to our investors.